adoption for the year, but I think I'd have to go with Lily.
Dog named Hank.
So today, Lakeita's gonna get adopted.
If I have to pick one, it would be Jovi.
My favorite adoption this year, gonna be a little biased, was adopting with for my friends when they adopted Nutty Coconut.
Two girls by the name of Goldie and Mama.
One of my most favorite ones was Fluffy.
Oh, Fluffy, definitely.
It was really nice to see him go home to such a great family.
The day he jumped into the doctor's arms was probably my favorite moment.
My favorite moment of this year has definitely been watching the dedication and passion unfold here. The team never hesitated for a moment to show up for these orphan pets, even when things were really, really scary in the beginning. And our volunteers didn't hesitate, didn't skip a beat. They were all here to make sure that our pets got the socialization and enrichment that they needed.
That's sort of easy. After COVID forced all our cats to be placed in foster, only the worst medical cases were left here to be cared for. The place was ridiculously silent. It was the bitter end of July. Jen had decided to take on an emergency transport from North Carolina and to walk in that morning and hear and experience the sound and the music and the noise of 23 cats and kittens of all ages, sizes, dispositions. Again, it was just short of overwhelming. It was wonderful. It was really wonderful.
I guess I'm gonna say every day, because being able to come here and to work and to find the homes for the dogs and for the cats and know that I'm making a difference for these animals is probably my favorite thing from this year.
Now you're gonna make me cry. I would say we had 1 week that was really tough.
There's definitely a week that stands out. Here we go. There were two of our older dogs that got sick at the same time, and it was just devastating. We lost Leo and we lost Sawyer.
And we had a couple of younger dogs that were very sick, all at the same time. So tough in itself that they were sick, and even tougher because we had to make that call.
And it was just one of those moments when, I was incredibly sad by the fact that they weren't in a forever home, but then to see how the volunteers were going to the hospital, how they were bringing them special treats, how they went and did special walks, how they spent time with these animals. It kind of was one of my favorite moments too, because we realized that even though they didn't have their forever home, they actually had a family.
Our worst moment this year was definitely back in March at the start of the COVID shutdowns, when we had to make the decision to take a pause on our intake. It was just such a hard decision to make. And with all the uncertainty of what the lockdown was going to look like, how it was going to impact us here at the shelter, it was totally the right decision, but it was just so hard having to contact all the shelters down south that rely on us. Thankfully, we were able to put in place some really good protocols here to keep the staff safe. And after about a month or so, we were able to restart our intake, and actually in mid-October, we surpassed the total number of dogs that we took in all of 2019 year. So that was really cool to quickly be able to turn around and make up for that lost time.
Definitely to get more dogs and cats adopted.
My absolute wish is a permanent vet and vet tech.
But my biggest dream is that, to keep this capital campaign going, rescue never stops, even when the rest of the world does, as we've been saying, and next year is going to be bigger and better, and our goal is really to get our adoption center up and running, so this time next year hopefully will be bigger and better.
If there's an upside to COVID, it's that people have realized that they really need that connectivity, especially with animals. So that's the thing. We just want to keep doing what we're doing more, doing better. That's my dream.
So we have always known that our volunteers, donors, and supporters are the true superheroes of the work we do. This year has proved to be an exceptional example of this, which is why we chose Be Their Hero for our end of year campaign. So 2020 has certainly been an interesting year and has taught us many important lessons. It has shown us the importance of remaining dedicated to our mission and our community, even and especially when things get tough. It has taught us even greater compassion for pets and people. It has taught us to adapt quickly while also remaining patient. It has taught us the importance of connections and life-saving partnerships. And most importantly, it has taught us immense gratitude to our Paws Cross family for standing by our sides even in the most difficult of times. So this holiday season, we are especially grateful to the Knight Family Charitable Foundation and the Sidewalk Angels Foundation. These two incredible foundations have offered to match all donations given before January 1st up to $25,000. This is an incredible opportunity to double your impact for orphan pets. So today we are asking you to please be the hero that each pet deserves. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Stay safe.